I lost control of the car there. Shit happens, I guess. Sigoni. Ooh, there's the gun shop. And another shop with everyone driving forward. George? Huh. Let's go to the gun shop. Oh, the way the gun shop has so stupid open times, no? The gun shop is closed. Fine. Let's go to the grocery store, perhaps?
You know what? There was one band that we both liked. We went all the way to New York to see them play. Right, Zach? It took us hours to get to New York by bus. We got to the CBGB and we were so nervous we couldn't go inside. It took us 30 minutes to gather enough courage to go inside. And inside, we were shocked. Right, Zach? I'll never forget that feeling. It was like a blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg pop. The Ramones. That song still makes me feel good. That's a sign of a classic. But it's amazing I got in without being asked for ID. Those were the good old days. Rock and roll high school and Chinese rock. Sheena is a punk rocker and surfing bird. And I was so depressed when I heard the news of the deaths. Original punk is one of the greatest gifts left from the 20th century. Let's hope they're still rocking on wherever they are.
On? Good. I'm not a punk rock fan. Metal. Heavy metal
Zach,
all the way.
did you want to go somewhere
Death metal.
before we visit Harry?
Opera metal.
That's fine by me.
Metal. Yeah, metal. Hello, George. Thomas is neither here nor to the house of Jim. He says he couldn't handle the death of Becky and Diane. They died in front of his eyes. I know. Even I thought after Diane's death I would lose my mind. Oh well, let's go into the milk barn. You can do some side questing here, but like I said, I'm not a side questing type of person, so... Do you sell med kits? Oh, you have a trunk here. Very good. Panda bear. Now I can buy... Why? Oh. Can't carry anymore. Anyways.
Hey, bro!
Yo! Hey, FBI! You want to see our wares, man? We have as much rocking stuff like the people in the big city. Cocoa gum. I'm sure you will find what you look for. Just check it out. I heard everything is here. This is true? Of course. Oh yeah. I forget often what we have. I'm always getting into troubles because my list is never exact. Man, you don't like my list. I don't care. You can ask Lily every time. Her list is always perfect. Oh, take care of this. Do you want to buy something? Yes, but blah. scary place of Greenvale? Deep blue. Okay, fine. Deep blue. Shovel. Pick. You're selling ammunition here? Oh, I need cigarettes. Strong. Lolly. No first aid? Really. Let's buy it. I want to see what
Hey man, the spot on the map is called Cope's Tunnel. It's one of a couple of places in town where like spooky stuff happens. I'll tell you a story, okay man? But don't go spreading it around. Spirits, they don't like publicity. Back when this place was a lumber kingdom, you know, the rockin' 80s, that tunnel was the main connection from the lumber yard to this town. Every day, huge trailers would like come in and out. Lots of traffic, dude. Of course, some people were like all up in arms. Save our nature, stop pollution, you know. Big business was pushing in here from all over the US of A. Everyone was bickering over the forest. So some of the town people got even more worked up, you know? They started a protest inside the tunnel itself. I guess maybe that was the start of all the bad times.
Bad times.
Oh yeah, man. Rough stuff and heavy times, man. The conservationists and the lumber workers faced off with each other. Neither side was backing down, and that made things worse. Amid all this chaos, there was a man and a woman who got engaged. Problem was that the man was a lumberjack, and the woman, she was a tree hugger. They rarely ever fought, but then, one morning, they had a lover's quarrel. People think that her love of nature clashed with his profession, but we'll never know what they really were fighting about that morning. The man shouted, he called her an idiot, and then he stormed out and went to work. If only he had known, that would be the last word he would ever say to her. When he finished his work for the day, he got in his car and drove home. When he got to the tunnel, he saw lantern lights glowing faintly. Those fools, not again. He just thought they were protesting in the tunnel again. And to scare them a little, he decided to speed up. He probably thought they'd all scatter so he wouldn't hit them. But the lights didn't move. In fact, one came toward him. A second later, there was a thud, and the lantern flew up into the air. He slammed on his brakes, too late, of course. Then, totally freaked, climbed out to see what had happened. I don't need to tell you who he hit, do I? What's more, in her mangled hand, there was a letter to the head of the lumber mill. A peaceful settlement offer. The woman had no other relatives other than the man, and the lumber mill took no responsibility for the accident. It was going out of business anyways.
What happened to the man then?
No one saw him again. Some say he killed himself, or simply just vanished. You know, he might still be in the tunnel, weeping over his lost love. So now, some folks say there's a ghost of a young man that haunts the tunnel. I told you it was called Cope's Tunnel, right? Well, check this out. Some people call it Corpse Tunnel now. You better be careful, Mr. FBI, if you go down there by yourself.
Okay. Bye. I don't want to talk to you again. Like, ever. Yes, this other is way too expensive, but too bad there are no medkits for sale. I guess I have to find them all the time. Or perhaps I can buy them at the hospital. I'm not going to drive to the hospital to find this out, so... good. Ham. What's a Cope Tunnel? There's a second mark on my map. Cope's tunnel. Huh. I could drive over there, quick, and check it out. Yes, I will do this. I have to fill this video anyways. George, I'm taking your car. No, I won't. So, let's check out the corpse tunnel. It's awesome! Yay! Honestly, who thinks that speeding up in a vehicle is a good idea to scare people? Usually that kills people.
About Emily. My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing? And Zach, she seemed interested in you. Did you make a move on her? No, don't answer. I'm just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know. Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all. He doesn't love or anything. From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me. As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship. I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem. You're pretty friendly with the ladies, aren't you, Zach? Maybe you should teach me about how to interact with women.
Yeah, I noticed it. Okay! Right, let's check out the corpse tunnel. Why is it so lit in this tunnel? That's the famous scary place they talked about. I could try it out here. Let's try it out. Try what out? Farting? Going into the danger zone? Okay. York, what did you try out? Hi.
Amazing. Great. Nice shot.
That's why they mostly look like workers.
Amazing.
Why am I not hitting? Hi. They cannot see you if you hold your breath.
Yes. Nice shot.
No, you want to die. Look, Zach, I'm getting items even though I'm in a fairy realm or something. It's very strange.
Amazing.
Oh, it's